Recently, there was an event at a local bird supply store. A bird rescue and rehab organization was there with some of their educational raptors. At one point, one of the presenters made a brief mention of bird-friendly coffee. The woman standing in front of me turned to me and asked, "What is bird-friendly coffee?" I had heard of it, but really didn't know much about it. Have you heard of it? Or do you already know what it is? Let's get into it. Bird-friendly coffee is coffee that has been grown in the shade, under the rainforest canopy, instead of on land that has been cleared of the natural vegetation and grown in full sun. It's a certification that was created by scientists from the Smithsonian Migratory Bird Center. Coffee naturally grows as an understory shrub and does best when it's covered by a canopy of trees. Being in the shade means the fruits take longer to ripen. The longer maturation process produces a bean that is more saturated with sugar and oils and thus has a more complex flavor. But as demand for coffee grew, forests were cut down and coffee started being grown in full sun, which accelerated the ripening process and produced higher yields. Less forest means less habitat for birds and other wildlife. In addition, pesticides are sprayed on the crops, which means reduced food availability for native and migrating birds who depend on the plants for sustenance. Birds are also some of the most important pollinators, as well as bees and butterflies, and are also negatively affected by pesticide use. So in order for coffee to be certified as bird-friendly, it has to meet strict criteria. It has to have at least 40% shade cover. The canopy has to be at least 12 meters tall and consist of the dominant native tree species so that the natural state of the forest is preserved. It must have at least 10 different species of trees and shrubs to maintain forest diversity. And it can't be sprayed with pesticides. These are just a few of the standards. So where can you find bird-friendly coffee? I have seen ads in Living Bird magazine put out by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, such as this one. Or you can peruse your local grocery store to see if any of the coffee there has the bird-friendly label on it. The Smithsonian has a list of bird-friendly coffee suppliers, which is another place to start. I'll put that link in the description if you want to check it out. As you're looking, note that not all coffee that is shade-grown follows the standards for bird friendliness and forest diversity. You may also see labels that indicate that the coffee is Rainforest Alliance certified, Fair Trade, or USDA organic. These go to support the farmers and workers, biodiversity of the forest, and the health of the soil and water to some degree, though they are not as stringent and all-encompassing as the bird-friendly designation is. Have you ever tried bird-friendly coffee? If so, what did you think? Feel free to share what your experience was like in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. That's all for this time. I'll see you again soon.